Hello. So I'm in Vancouver right now. Brought some stuff to paint. Tried to do one figure a day like I did last year. But for this video, basically I'm going to go to the Vancouver Aquarium. Just take some videos of various animals, maybe make some comments, and do some background talking and stuff like that. And just edit them all together and post it. So I will see you at the aquarium. So here we are at the aquarium. It is located within the confines of Stanley Park at the north part of the peninsula where Vancouver is located, or the Vancouver Peninsula at least. The peninsula where downtown Vancouver is, let's call it. Open 10 to 5 today. I don't know if that's its normal hours for all week. And if I recall correctly, it's about $51 for an adult ticket. And so let's go inside and see what's there. So here we are in the lobby. Got some stuff we can do. Tropics over there, Pacific Canada. Fish and aquariums. Gift shop, of course. Yeah, let's go inside. We got the sea lion here, not making any noise. Whoop, here comes one, got his mouth open. Just dove down. Yeah, they sound like Wookiees. But they aren't making sounds today. There's like one over there. One swimming around. Don't see where the one that dove went. I'll try to catch them later. Remember, gravel bars are sexy places. Got to try to find a gravel bar to hang out when I'm here. Here we got the sea lions from the inside. Can't see them as well because of the way the pool is. There he goes. Here we got a big sea lion sitting in the sun. Just sort of picking at something at the ground there. Still being silent. Whoop, one just dove. So here we got the seals, very similar to sea lions. This guy just sort of flopping around all over the place. The others are swimming around in circles. Yeah, that guy's like doing acrobatics. He's just sort of flopping around. Everyone else is swimming about. Guy coming my way. Underwater. He's just like rolling around, scratching himself. That's how I feel sometimes.
Sea lions that we're going to be working with today, and we're also being joined by some other wonderful animals. We've got our marine mammal trainers, so we have got Nigel, we have got Jazz, Tia, Sammy, Erica, and Jules, I think I see as well. So let's get started by giving them a big round of applause to thank them for coming out this morning and showing us the amazing work that they do here. Throughout the program today, guys, we're going to see how the relationship that these trainers form with the animals in Vancouver Aquarium is central to all of the important work that we're able to do here. So let's dive right on in, and let's start to talk a little bit about why the animals are trained here in Vancouver Aquarium.
Seagull trying to get in the act.
There's 2 main reasons that we do training here. The first, and the most important, is for healthcare, and that's something that we're going to see right now this morning as Erica is working with, I think that might be Hazy there. So healthcare is the first reason and the most important. While the animals are here with us in Vancouver Aquarium, we want to make sure that they are in the best physical health and condition that they can be in. So the trainers are able to
guy on the scale there is 1,800 pounds.
On that health. Let's pretend for a moment, guys, I'm your doctor or your dentist. I'm going to ask you all to open your mouth wide and say, ah. Amazing. You sound like a choir. That was beautiful. That would be an example of you guys actively taking part in your own healthcare. And we're going to see this morning that the animals here are no different. The trainers are able to ask them to do a number of different behaviors, like open opening their mouths, just how you guys just did. Other things like lifting their flippers that allow them to check the more vulnerable parts of their body. And then also something that looks pretty simple, like lying down still, is really important for some more advanced animal husbandry techniques. Maybe things like x-rays or ultrasounds. Asking them to stay still is something that we're going to see right now too, as the animals are being weighed. It's really important that they're able to ask them to come to a location to stay still for a moment so that they can monitor their weight.
That guy on the scale there is just over 2,000 pounds.
So that is the first
That's a
reason
ton.
that the animals are trained, and that is for healthcare. The second reason that they're trained is for physical activity. So Steller sea lions are very active animals out in the oceans. They will spend a lot of their days swimming around, catching prey, escaping from predators. So we want to make sure that they have a similar lifestyle here in the aquarium where they are nice and active and exercising their bodies during the day. So we'll see throughout the program that the trainers may ask the animals to do a number of different high energy behaviors, such as breaches from the water, that helps to keep them nice and active and fit, and it helps them to engage a lot of their different muscle groups too. So that's really, really important for their lifestyles here in the aquarium. And then the third reason that they're trained is for mental enrichment. So Steller sea lions are not only active animals, but they're also very intelligent. And when they are swimming around all day in the ocean, catching that prey, escaping from predators, and just navigating those environments, they are using their brains. So we want to make sure that they are nice and active in terms of their mentality here in the aquarium, and not only exercising their bodies but also their minds too. So the trainers can ask them to do a number of different behaviours that allows them to engage their minds. Is anyone able to show me? Are you able to rub your stomach and pat your head at the same time? Anyone over here? Okay, a couple here. Anyone in the middle? Yes, we're doing very well here. And lots of people over there. Amazing. I know when I'm doing this, I need to focus. I really need to think about that. That combination of two actions really helps me to engage my mind. And again, the Steller sea lions here are no different. They obviously can't quite do this, but they have their own equivalent where the trainers will ask them to swim on their side and lift a flipper at the same time. So that combination of the two actions at once really helps them to stay nice and mentally fit and active. So to recap, those were the three reasons that the animals are trained here at Vancouver Aquarium. That is for mental enrichment, for physical activity, and then most importantly for healthcare. So now that we've talked about why the animals are trained, let's get a little bit into how they are trained. How is Nigel asking Kenai here, that very big boy, to do with these different behaviours? Can you raise your hands if you've ever heard of positive reinforcement? Yes? Some over there. Anyone on the far side? If we have any parents or teachers here, we should definitely be seeing your hands up. Positive reinforcement is a process that we use all the time. We use it with our kids, students, family members, colleagues, friends. It is a three-step process that not only works with fellow humans, but it also works on Steller sea lions too. The first step in that process is a day. So now we have talked about why the animals are trained and how they're trained. We'll talk a little bit about the impacts of that training and some of the things that these animals are able to teach us about their counterparts out in the ocean. So not only does the training here in the aquarium allow the animals to be better cared for and enhance their lives here in the aquarium, it also allows the animals to teach us a lot of things about Steller sea lions out in the oceans too. Some of the animals behind me today have previously been involved with research in the University of British Columbia, where they were able to teach us a lot of really interesting things about their diets, about diving behaviours, and about metabolism. And it's really important that we understand these things about Steller sea lions to be able to understand some of the trends that we see with their populations out in the oceans. I mentioned at the start of the program that Steller sea lions are year-round residents here off the coast of BC. They are also found from Washington and Oregon, up the coast to here in BC, and then over and across and past Alaska and over towards Japan. Now there's two distinct populations in that area in the Pacific. The first one is the eastern population, which is what we find here in BC. That population has been doing well in recent years and has been increasing. However, the other populations of the sea lions. And there's no better way to do that than by studying their scat. Can you shout out if you know what scat is? Poo, exactly, it's poo. So someone has the very glamorous job of heading out into the...
Here this guy is. He's swimming up close. Still not making any sounds. Yawning. Aww. Yeah, last time I was here, they were making a lot of noise. Like I said, it sounded like Wookiees. They're being very quiet this time around. We got the otter swimming around. There.
There you go, claim your spot, right? Here we go.
Whoa!
You want milk? Here. Thank you.
Whoa, Ash, do you see one? Look, it's right there. Oh my gosh, you're missing one. How do you race? There's Daddy. I see Daddy.
Look at that big guy.
I know. Daddy, just walk down the end. Daddy's right there.
What?
No whining. We don't have orange.
We don't have orange. No more orange.
Milk. Milk. Okay.
This is just a bunch of fish here. And of course in the background we got, this is underwater cauliflower. They grow it here and sell it in all the restaurants around Vancouver. Actually they don't, I'm just making that up. Got a lot of frogs in this tank here. They're like all over the surface of the water. There's like a plague of frogs. Got some tiny little blue frogs here. A lot of these frogs look like they could be like pieces of jewelry. They're weird color and bright and sparkly and stay still. Some more little yellow frogs, different species. This is the golden poison frog. Oh, moving around a bit. And sort of snub-nosed turtle here, it looks like. Swimming around. Big-nosed turtle is what it's called according to the sign. So I wasn't too far off. There he goes. Coming around, let's see if we can't get his nose in here.
Yeah, he's coming back. That's right.
You can see why he's called pig-nosed from this one. Yeah, this big guy.
Crazy.
There's manta rays on the bottom. A couple of them. So in the piranha exhibit, they decided to put a bunch of fake bones at the bottom, just to scare us. Always worried me a little that the piranhas always just sort of sit there and stare outside the tank like they know you're out there and you're possibly delicious. Some of them swim around, but the little ones are just sort of sitting there watching us, waiting for the glass to break so they can eat. We got some sort of bird here, sort of ducking up and down behind the rocks. Not sure what he's doing. Oh, he's standing up now. This is, don't see a sign telling what he is. He's chilling here with these duck-like creatures. Let's see, that is a scarlet ibis. And these are ringed teals, which is a type of duck, I believe. This is the Amazon exhibit, and it is hot in here. Yeah, I'm dressed for Canadian weather, not Amazon weather. So this is a Xingu river ray, whatever that is. Type of manta ray, of course. Just sort of hanging around the rocks there, going back and forth. This is a red-footed tortoise. You can tell by its red feet. He's starting to move around a little. Pretty fast for a tortoise. Yeah, they aren't as slow as everyone thinks they are. think he saw me taking pictures and decided to come in for a close-up. Come at me, bro. Very agile for something that's considered to be a slow creature. Climbing over the rocks. I think he's getting ready to go into the water here. There he comes. Oh, there's another one down here in the water already. And there's a big one here. Did not see these guys earlier. But here's a guy we've been following. Ready to take the plunge. And he's gonna bump this guy aside. Oh. This guy's getting ready to come in, it looks like. He is stuck on the rock. Push, push. There we go. You can do it. You can do it. Almost. We can only see the lizard's tail with this. You guys big enough for maybe 2 pairs of shoes? Some sort of Amazonian monkey here. Got the whole family up there. This guy hanging around down here.
Look at the eyes. Yeah, but the iguana.
This is supposedly a green iguana, according to the sign. He's sort of hiding here.
Can we take a picture?
Yeah, I did.
He's pretty big from what I saw.
Yeah, it looks so good.
We got the bats here. Can't see them very well. There's actually a kid wearing a Batman shirt coming out of the bat exhibit.
I just want to see a little.
Here,
I want to see.
it's right here, very close to you. Here, what's the crap? Right there too.
Oh my gosh, they're so cute. You know what I want to see?
Here we've got a caiman. Looks like he's sleeping underwater. He's been down there for a long time. He's got... We've seen this fish tank before from another angle. Those guys are just there. It's got the ray going. Got some big fish going. We got the luminous jellyfish here, just sort of tooling around, doing their thing, glowing in the dark. Got some of these. These are the fish that, what's his name? Deuce Bigalow nearly killed in the movie. Bunch of other little fish floating around.
Look at, see these ones?
We found him! Nemo! Now just gotta find where Waldo is. Crab there. Flounder. Ooh. Got a sturgeon back there. Stingray in here somewhere. guy's going around fast. See how long it takes him to get back around here. Pink fish, a little orange fish. There he goes again. Let's see, come on, where are you, buddy? Here he comes, he's on his way again. That guy's just going around in big circles real fast. You can hear the frogs chirping. Tiny little green one on the leaf there. What else we got here? A little red one on the leaf in there. Can't quite see it. Close up with that green one. There's a little green one. Little green one climbing the tree there. There's another one. Yeah, these guys, you'd miss them if you didn't blink and you can't find them. This is supposedly an electric eel. He's just sort of doing slow circles around the pin here. Can't really get a good picture of him because it's dark in here. Ooh, this guy's maybe 4 feet long. And again, just doing slow, lazy circles around the tank. And more jellyfish. Thing is, you usually see them like floating, you know, they're depicted as floating up and down or just bobbing like that. But I mean, looking around here, they go sideways, they go down, they don't just float like most people think. We've got a couple crickets here. They're supposedly for a newt to eat, but I can't find the newt anywhere. Got some more sea lions. Back outside. Inside it was sort of dark because they're trying to like make it look underwater and all for the fish. So back up to where it's bright. Going to finish off with some more of the. Yeah, that's not a sea lion. That is some sort of seal of some sort. But he knows it's time to eat. So feeding time for these guys. Again, the sea lions last time I was here sounded sort of like that, only they sounded more like Wookiees. These are eared seals, you can see. Oh, I'm going to weigh this guy, see how much this guy weighs. Nope, not getting on the scale. Don't know where he went. So this is apparently Da Vinci. On the scale. Doesn't want to be weighed. Is that measuring in pounds or kilograms?
Sorry?
Is that measuring in pounds or kilograms?
Kilograms.
Yeah, I think the other scale might have been kilograms too, so those sea lions were a lot heavier than I thought they were. He is not paying attention. Never ask a seal its weight. She said out, not reverse.
Out. Let's go.
Not being cooperative today. Don't know where he's at. Oh well. This guy's just swimming around, diving. There's a ball there, but he's not playing with it. And he's hiding now. There he is. Back to the otters. This time got a view where I don't have to look through the water all the time, although there's glass between me and them.